Hello, friends. Hello and welcome. Welcome to yours and mine Cozy Corner. My name is Amanda, and on this channel, we talk about books, and more books. So, guys, this is a very impromptu video that I'm doing, and I am doing it because I went to purchase a book and I got a really good deal. I do not know how long this deal is going to last. Don't know if you guys are interested in this book or not, but I just wanted to put it out there and let you know. So, that book is going to be Judge Stone by Viola Davis and James Patterson. Okay. I absolutely adore Miss Viola Davis. So I had to run to the bookstore to get this book. So this is a book that I bought from Books a Million, and I this book is normally $32 US dollars, 32, 42 for Canada, but I got this book for $16. That is an absolute steal for a brand new book because I believe this book came out on March the 9th. So for a brand new book that is hardback, this is a wonderful price. And I tried to find out how long it was going to, be on sale, but I absolutely don't know. And today is March the 17th, 2026. So I just really wanted to put this out and let you guys know that. Now, to give you a brief synopsis, because I wrote my notes as usual, to give you a brief synopsis of this book, this is um, the most respected citizen in Union Springs, Alabama, population 3,314, is Judge Mary Stone. She holds two responsibilities: running her family farm and presiding over her courtroom. It's there she draws the most controversial case in the history of the South. Again, I'm a Southerner, so I'm a sucker for anything that's in the South. And I absolutely can't wait to find out what is going to be the controversial case in the history, the most controversial case in the history of the South. So, again, this is Judge Stone. And like I said, I believe the book came out March 9th. Now, of course, ugh, it's very hard to go into a bookstore and not buy more than one book. But I will tell you this, and forgive me, guys. I have someone that is talking really loud, and I really hope that you can't hear them because there's nothing I can do to make them stop talking. So, hopefully that won't pick up. But this is a book that is absolutely beautiful. I have been thinking about getting this book. I was going to order it from Book Outlet, but it turns out that it was on sale, or that it is on sale, and it's actually cheaper at Barnes and Noble. I'm sorry, not Barnes and Noble. Books a Million, and that is A Song to Drown Rivers by Anne, and I think this Anne. I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but I got this book on sale, and turns out I didn't even realize that this was a special edition. So I have sprayed edges, and the book itself is just beautiful. But going back to her name, I think it's Anne Leanne. I don't know. But to give you a brief synopsis on this book, and I mean very brief, historical fantasy about womanhood, war, sacrifice, and love against all odds. The next book I got, and again, I did not expect to go in there and do a book. I mean, buy more than one book. I only went in there for that specific book. But again, they had sales. What could I do? Nothing. I had to buy it. So anyway, this is The Wicked Sister by Karen Dion. And a brief synopsis on this one. Rachel Cunningham has locked herself away in a psych facility, tortured by gaps in her memory and the certainty that she is responsible for her parents' death. But when she learns new details about the murders, she begins to uncover what really happened that day. This, of course, sounds like something that is right up my alley, so I cannot wait to read that book. Now, I have only two more books. I didn't go crazy. This book I have been eyeballing for a while. So this is My Heart is a Chainsaw, and this is by Stephen Graham Jones. I have been eyeballing this book for quite some time and just didn't, get it. But since it was on sale, I was like, dude, I gotta go get this book. Now I'm not gonna read the synopsis of this book. I want to read three blurbs on the back here. It says, the first one. You don't have to be a slasher fan to read My Heart is a Chainsaw, but I guarantee that you will be one after you read it. The second one says, brutal, beautiful, and unforgettable. It's everything I never knew I needed in a horror novel. Third one, last one, is a frantic, gory, whodunit mystery with an ending both savage and shocking. Don't say I didn't warn you. Ooh, this sounds so good. Oh my goodness. I'm getting upset that it took me so long to, actually pull the trigger on this one and getting the book. So anyway, I will read that and hopefully it will pay off. Now, the last book that I got, and y'all, this book was $1.97. I mean, I can't believe it. It sounds, so good. And it was $1.97 for a brand new book. So really excited about that. But this is Blood Father by Craig. And it actually says that this is now a major motion picture. So that's something to check out. Now, for this particular one here, I just want to read the synopsis on the back because I just think I need to read the full synopsis on the back. So, Lydia Carson is an accident waiting to happen. Strung out, she's always running from disaster, and more often she's running right into it. Now at 17, Lydia has stumbled onto real trouble. Not only has she witnessed a brutal murder perpetrated by her boyfriend, but his minions are out to make sure that she doesn't have a story to tell the police. John Link is a former Hell's Angel, an ex con trying to stay clean and sober while running a tattoo parlor from the kitchen of his trailer home. He's also Lydia's long estranged father, and when both the police and her boyfriend's thugs are hot on Lydia's trail, Link becomes Lydia's only hope. From the highly acclaimed author of Hot Plastic, Bloodfather is a gripping novel that confirms Peter Craig's place among the best crime novelists of his generation. Guys, this really sounds like a book that I am going to thoroughly enjoy. And the fact that it's only $1.97, I'm really going to enjoy that. So that was all the books that I got. And as I mentioned in my Sorry Black Author video, I will put the link to that below. But I said that I wanted to read more books by BIPOC authors because I didn't know until I did the numbers that it was just such a huge difference between the number of BIPOC authors that I had versus like white authors. And I think I mentioned like with the books here, like if I had like 200 something books written by white authors, I only had like 29 by black authors, and then the rest were by BIPOC authors. So it's really important, especially now that I'm mindful of it, to do better with being more inclusive, with picking out BIPOC authors and giving them the same opportunities that I give everyone else. But of course, just like I said in my other video, I'm never going to pick a book that I think isn't good just because they're a BIPOC author. No, I'm going first with, okay, does this sound like a good book? Does this sound like something I would enjoy? And if the answer to that is yes, then, I will go and say, okay, well, let's see who this is. And, like I said, just really want to be inclusive and make it fair. And with that being said, three of these books are by BIPOC authors. Now, the funny thing is, I never knew that Stephen Graham Jones was, and I wrote this down. He's a Native American, and he is an enrolled member of the Blackfeet tribe of Montana. So that's pretty cool. I'm really excited about that. And again, this goes to show, like, to me, well, I won't worry about saying that. But the point is, I have three BIPOC authors here. So I'm excited about that. And again, I don't know when the sale is going to end, but today is March the 17th. And if you are in any shape, form, fashion interested in getting this book, Judge Stone, I would encourage you to check with your local Books a Million, because again, it's $16 and that's a steal. And I don't, well, I don't know where it's written at, but what I was going to tell you was just to kind of let you know, like, where some people are as far as wanting to get this book from my public library. Um, they all the physical copies are they don't have any physical copies right now. But if you want to do it like a e-read, it is, I want to say it was, I put it on hold just because I knew I was going to, go to and pick this book up, but I put it on hold. And I want to say I'm number 86 in line for the e-reader. And then I also said, well, let me put on the audio, put that on hold because I don't mind, waiting for that as well. Well, with that, I'm number 183. So that just goes to show you, a lot of people want to check this book out, at least for those that are with my library. So again, I'm not going to keep you any longer. I just wanted to let you guys know that. Check the book out. I hope that you're able to get the sale if there's something you was interested in. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you would, please like, share, subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye.